So, as you like, I was talking about this game Fury earlier, right? And basically, like, it's got a paper thin story, and the whole thing about it is like it's purely gameplay focused. The story's just kind of there in the background type of thing. But it kind of got me thinking about what is more important to you, whether it be gameplay or story. Now, we talked a bit about Gone Home last week, which is a very narrative focused game, like it's very story driven. And yeah, that's a good thing. But last week I was saying like one of my very few complaints about Gone Home was in terms of the gameplay, where I said, yeah, you're picking things up, it's all relevant and stuff like that, but it does get boring after a while. And I think if you can have like a really good story, but if the gameplay is not good enough to give the player incentive to play, then kind of like what's the point? Like, I'll give you an example of this. Like, Batman Telltale is coming out at some point this year, and so is The Walking Dead season 3. Now, Telltale are great storytellers. I won't take that away from them for 1 minute. But did you see any of Tales from the Borderlands?
No, I didn't know.
I just watched it online like it was a TV series because I was like, it's just fucking more of the same. Do you know what I mean? I'm excited for Batman, but I'm like, is it just going to be more of the same with that same engine? Where it's like, I don't know. It's hard to get excited for Telltale games now because like when it first came out, they were kind of different. But it's like you're using the same engine over and over and over. It doesn't matter like how good the story is. It's like it doesn't really make me want to play it. It wants me just to watch it online. And yeah, we have The Walking Dead season 3 coming out later this year. But I'm excited about it because I have an emotional attachment to those characters. But I'm like, again, it's just fucking more of the same. Matthew was saying he's excited about it because it's a new engine, but it's like, what new engine? It's like, I've not seen anything like this because I played Until Dawn recently, right? And the thing that I like most about that is like, it is again, like, it's a shitty story and it knows it's a silly story, but like, it still feels like a game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I've never I've played the demos for Telltale games. I just really can't get into them because I just don't like that kind of. It just everything just feels like one huge big fucking quick time event, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, we agreed last week when we were talking about The Last of Us. Like, The Last of Us probably has some of the best storytelling in video games, like period. But we were saying like I think you agree with me. Like the gameplay overall was just kind of like it's good. We're not trying to say that it's bad, but it's kind of like it's just kind of like unremarkable.
Yeah, it's not like you're like. I don't feel like The Last of Us is a game you're going to get addicted to the gameplay and want to replay because of the gameplay. It's for me at least. It's more the story and the characters and the dialogue and the world they've built.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like one of the things that I can think of in this case was Metal Gear Solid 5. Like a lot of people don't like that game because like it's not very story focused, which for a Metal Gear game could be considered a bad thing, but like I keep saying, I've said to you, like the gameplay is so fucking good in that game that it absolutely deserves its place as game of the year for one. I can't remember. It was like number 2 in a lot of spots, and then some lists it was number 1. But it's like I think I says to you, like I took a break from it for a while, and then I went back to it, and I was like there's very little story here, but it's like fuck, the gameplay is so good that's like how could I have stepped away from this? Like it's so fucking satisfying. Do you know what I mean?
It's got a steep learning curve because like just playing the Ground Zeroes, I've tried playing that so many times. I've completed it once, but I like just kind of blasted my way through it after dying like loads of times. I just can't seem to get my head around the gameplay.
Yeah.
But like I know it's good gameplay, but it's just really hard to get my. It's not very intuitive for
Ground Zeroes. See, to be honest, I don't think Ground Zeroes is a very good representation of Metal Gear Solid 5 because the full game is like completely different. It's like a night and day.
Right.
Yeah. But from your perspective, I mean, I guess you were saying like Halo 5 is kind of like a letdown in terms of story, but like I think you were saying like the gameplay is like the best it's ever been.
The base game, like as in the movement and the Spartan abilities and like the way the aiming and stuff, I think is is the best Halo's been,
Yeah.
but the level designs and the story are probably the worst.
Mm-hmm.
If ever been like that. Like, I don't know the sales or anything of Telltale games. Maybe they're doing that well that they don't need to change anything. But for people like me who just don't like their style of, like, if you can even call it gameplay,
Yeah.
I think it would be nice if they changed it up a bit.
I think it's because they're doing so much at the same time as well, man. I think they're kind of limited because, like, we've got Batman coming out this year, which I'm excited about, don't get me wrong. We also have The Walking Dead Season 3, and apparently Game of Thrones Season 2 at some point is supposed to launch this year. So that's 3 series they've got coming out this year. So I think it's maybe oversaturation as well.
They can probably just, because they're so used to that engine, they can probably make so much content, and people are they can put, instead of putting money into gameplay, they can put it into these licenses that people like. So maybe it is.
Mm-hmm. They also have like a Marvel game that's supposed to be coming out later this year. Well, no, not this year. Next year, I think it's meant to come out. But that's been on the fucking shelf for ages, man. I can remember. I think that was a couple of years ago that deal got announced. No, I mean, like, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm excited to see what happens with Batman and The Walking Dead. I hope they're good, but I think Telltale just needs to kind of evolve or die, basically, is what I would say.
I've just got zero interest in Telltale. Like, I just don't see the appeal. If they made a Halo, like, I love Halo, but if they made a Halo game, I just wouldn't care.
Yeah. I mean,
they might make great stories, but I'd rather they just released it as a DVD or something rather than a game.
Yeah. I mean, we'll need to wait and see, man. Like I said, I hope it's good.